Olá pessoal, I'm going to share with you how I map my expenses. If you click here, there is a video that on the description of this video you can download expenses tracker template. Why this is important to do? The first step of your financial independence is to map how much money you spend. And of course, we're going to map as well how much money you are making. So let's do it. Before we start, I need you to subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell, and thumbs up if you like this video. Let's start it. Olá pessoal, this is the spreadsheet that I was talking on the video, and I'm just sharing here my screen. The first thing that is really important to understand here is the categories. So basically we have categories income, we have category savings, we have survival, and we have relationship, survival, extravagant, leisure, education. I'm going to explain with more details each one of them. So I like to start with the income. I have here in my spreadsheet two different types of income, because maybe you can have just one income, and in case you have another extra income, it can be from, I don't know, some dividends if you have investments, or if you have a house that you are renting and then you get the rental, you can add this information here. Just in case if you don't have any of them, you can just put 0 here. So in that case, what I'm typing here, these numbers are not my real income. It's just to you to understand how it works. In that case, I have my total income is 6,500, and I decided to save 20%. So it's really important, once you get your income, just split amount of money that you are going to use for your savings, and this amount of money for your savings, it can go to your investments or emergency fund or whatever you are planning to achieve in the future. So the first thing that I'm going to start to filling out here are my fixed costs. All of them are the survival category. So in the survival category, we have some subcategories here. So we have rent that I pay 800 per month. We have groceries that I pay around 250 per month. Utility bills, here you have electricity, water, AC, all of these utilities is around 180. And transportation that I use metro, taxi, or if I rent a car to go somewhere else because I don't have a car, but all of the types of the transportation, I sum the values and then I fill out here. And then we have mobile plan, TV, and internet plan. All of them together, it costs me 120 per month. I like to do my expense tracker not every day, but almost in 2 or 3 days. I just get all the messages and the receipt that I have, and I sum these numbers and I just fill out here. So let's start with the variable costs. So basically variable cost, I'm going to start with survival as well, in case you have doctor. I'm not going to say that subcategory doctor is going to be extravagant or leisure or something else. When you go to a doctor, you go in order to your health. So that's why I just use category here, survival. In January, I didn't go to the doctor, so here is 0. I didn't buy any medicine as well, so it's 0. The category here again is survival, because we buy medicines to our health. Restaurants. This subcategory, you can just pick one of them, because you can go to restaurants with your partner. That is my case. Every time I'm going to a restaurant, I'm going with my wife. That's why I like to use category relationship. This month we spent on the restaurant 200. Some bars, If you want, you can put them together like restaurant slash bar, and then you don't need to have two rows. I like to separate them because sometimes I just go to a bar to drink something, or then I'm going to a restaurant to have a meal. And this month in the bar, I spent 30. Entertainment. Entertainment you can use as cinema, theater, or if you're going to watch a football match, something like this. This month I didn't go to anywhere, so I didn't spend money on it. And here again, you can decide which category you are going to use for entertainment. Because if you're going to somewhere else with your partner, you can use it as a relationship. So you can customize how these categories and subcategories is gonna work. Leisure, travel. I didn't travel in January. Cosmetics, my wife, she didn't buy. Oh no, sorry, she bought. She bought one, I think it was a mascara, but I remember the price here. We didn't buy any clothes, any shoes. Gym membership, in my case, is zero because I have a gym in my building, so I don't need to pay a membership to go to the gym. Here you can use as a leisure, or I don't know if extravagant, if you don't go every day. It's up to you. I like to use here as extravagant some subscription like Netflix, Amazon Prime, or newspaper. I have Netflix, so I'm just going to type here. Then education. So if you are upskilling yourself, or you are just buying to do a training or any continuous learning, it can be a course, it can be an online course, you are buying or you can buy a book to read. You have to type here. I just bought a book that I'm going to read. So the price is here. Gifts, I didn't buy any gifts, and others, it's all of the subcategories that I didn't mention here. So basically, my net income is 5,200 because I just have 6,000 and a half, then less my savings. So my net income is 5,200. All of my fixed costs are around 1,400, and in this month my variable cost was 283. It means that the sum of my costs was 1,683, and my total balance was 3,517 positive. Why? Because the total balance is the net incomes less these two types of costs. So this is a great month because I finalized the month with lots of money, and a thing that I'm going to do in that case is I'm going to take this money and diversify in my investments. There's another tool here in this spreadsheet, that is the graphics, because sometimes some people, they are not really familiar to see all of these numbers. So we have a graph here that you can see how much money you are spent by each category. So 20% of your net income you spend for your savings. This is great. And here we have 22% for our survival. That's fine. And then we have here 3% for extravagant, or for relationship. So as you are filling out all of your expenses here for each month, you are going to have a graph here for each month, and then you can see if you are spending more money on extravagant or relationship by each month. Well, I hope this video helped you. If you have any comments or feedback, you can write us below here on the comments. Thank you. See you soon.